With me is Dr. Kevin Sabet from SAM, Smart Approaches to Marijuana. Kevin, we're really appreciative of SAM because, it was part of your research and support that helped New Zealand say no to legalizing cannabis. But are we one of the few areas in the world that have said no?
Well, actually, I would say that the narrative is that everywhere is saying yes, and that New
Mm.
Zealand was a outlier. I would actually argue it's the opposite. Most of Europe has said no, even though there are some discussions in Germany. But really, I mean, the UK is so far from legalizing. Yes, Canada has federally, Uruguay has federally. The US is very far from it. President Biden opposes it. Most of all of Asia is vehemently opposed. Africa is opposed, and 95% of Europe is opposed. So even in some U.S. states recently, we've had some pushback. We're seeing the laws in Colorado and Washington challenged now in terms of with regards to potency or the warning labels or the regulations, because there's such few regulations. And we're even seeing states reject marijuana legalization outright. We just had four recent rejections of U.S. states. So I think this is still definitely a conversation that's happening around the world, but I wouldn't say it's as skewed toward the favor as we sometimes hear.
And just for the benefit of our media, our politicians, and the Yes Vote campaign, could you just confirm that you have not sent 1 cent, $1, one payment to
No,
Family First or the Say No to Dope
no.
campaign?
No, and we haven't sent a dollar. I wish we had dollars to send because we would, but we haven't sent. We are not able to sort of support foreign campaigns. We don't do that as policy. We just, when we're asked to speak about a policy, we give our time, and that's what we're doing. And so I'm very honored to be able to do that.
Okay, because I've been standing at the letterbox outside our house for the last couple of months or years, waiting for this check to arrive that they told me was coming from you, and it's never arrived.
Well, and
More
people think we're
seriously,
funded. Yeah, well, people think we're funded by some of these nefarious industries. We're not funded by any of them either. We're funded by individuals in the U.S. who have, experienced unfortunate heartache with regards to addiction, and marijuana is always in the center of the mix. So, I completely agree.
yeah, same. Just finally, what's the message you want to bring to New Zealand at the end of June?
Well, the message is don't fall into the same trap that many of our U.S. states have fallen into based on a greedy industry's desire to make money. That's really what this move to legalize cannabis is about. And I know everywhere thinks that they could do it better. New York thought it would do it the best. Illinois thought it would do it the best. I'm sure New Zealand will take a good crack at it and try and do it more responsibly if they do pass it at any point. But I'll tell you, it's impossible to do that. Regulating marijuana, the different strains, is impossible to do. It's something that the illegal market is thriving. So I'm going to talk about the illegal market, the crime, the issues that we're having in legalized states, as well as the fact that youth are not protected at all when legalization happens.
Kevin, we look forward to welcoming you to New Zealand at the end of June to the Forum on the Family. See you then.
I'm looking forward to being there. See you then. Thanks, Bob.